As Mashujaa Day are nearly complete, with the Kisii County government saying they are ready to host the national celebrations. According to the organizers, the national event to be held at Kisii Stadium will adhere to COVID-19 protocols. Only 5,000 people will attend. Murimu reports on the preparations.
The year 2020 Mashujaa Day celebrations happening here in Kisii County. Kisii being the beneficiary of a directive from President Uhuru Kenyatta in 2015 that at least 2 of the 3 national holiday celebrations happen outside Nairobi. It is a directive and an opportunity for Kisii that also comes with a fair share of the benefits, economically speaking, in terms of the infrastructure here. A facelift of this Kisii Stadium where the function will be happening. Just behind me is the very first presidential VIP pavilion stage there that, of course, will be used for this function. And as has happened in other counties, this is likely to be an infrastructural space that can be used for other activities within the county, even after this very function. The function happening at a time when the country is battling the deadly COVID-19 pandemic, and just the intensity and seriousness of this war has been subject of an earlier briefing from the regional commissioner for the Nyanza region, as well as the leadership here and the government spokesman, about the need to also adhere to the COVID-19 regulations for the function that will be happening here tomorrow. This space here, despite the facelift and the capacity of this stadium being able to even host up to 10,000 people, for tomorrow only 5,000 people will be allowed into the venue. A state of affairs that has forced the planners of this event to make arrangements for Kenyans that will not be able to stream into Kisii Stadium to access the going-ons here through screens that will be mounted in different parts of Kisii town.
And they will be guided by the security agencies and the various national government administration, the so-called NGAO. So entry is with the cars. Is restricted because of the COVID-19.
So let's take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to keep preaching and talking to our people about the containment measures that the government has put in place to be able to combat this pandemic. That is very much so in our midst at the county level.
And of course, an expectation of a speech from President Uhuru Kenyatta on the current state of affairs, a projection on where the country is heading to in terms of development, its politics, and of course, the attendance here expected to draw not just the local leadership, but also key figureheads as opposition leader Raila Odinga. You know, this is also the home turf for Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i. He will also be expected here, as well as Deputy President William Ruto. And the fact that the event comes at a time when the country is experiencing high-octane succession politics would, of course, be expected to feature prominently in the speeches of key leaders here. But that's something that we'll be able to follow up tomorrow. From Kisii Stadium, my name is Murimi Mwangi.
Many thanks, Murimi. Elsewhere,